Social media gave everyone a voice. Wouldn't it be better if some people had laryngitis? It's the wisdom of Twitter. The most amazing tweets of the week. Twitter handles have been changed to protect the stupid. On Rock 107.
At Santa's favorite elf tweets, Santa wasn't dead when Obama was president. At Holly Jolly 69 writes, you all think Santa's so great, but he employs illegals. You know, elves. Think about it. And at Cover That Rudolph says, best thing about Christmas this year, the Chick-fil-A that opened in Wilkes-Barre. The heck with Mom's roast beef. I'm getting chicken.
The wisdom of Twitter.
At Doesn't Get Anything tweets, I'm watching Black Sunday, the 1977 movie about terrorists attacking the Super Bowl. Years later, and our elites still refuse to face reality. At FunSpoiler570 says, how dumb are kids to think that Santa's elves made PS4s and stuff? Yeah, like Sony would ever let that happen. Way to know basic copyright law, you idiots. At Feline Rights Activist 73 writes, my mom just got her cat a Christmas stocking, even though we're Muslim and don't celebrate Christmas. She said, we're Muslim. We don't know what religion the cat is.
The wisdom of Twitter.
At Maddie Talks tweets, it's crazy to think that the average European family has approximately 7 Christmas celebrations due to their polyamory. At Nicholsworth of Free Advice says, always have at least one friend who has any and all traces of Christmas completely wiped from their home on the morning of December 26th. That's the friend you need to call when you have to make a body disappear. And at Not Trying to Be a Jerk says, so apparently The Passion of Christ isn't a Christmas movie. My niece won't stop crying.
The wisdom of Twitter.
Breaking the news that's already broken. It's time for Prospector's Briefs on Rock 107.
The governing body of Canadian figure skating has ruled that same-sex couples can now compete. In other words, somebody saw Will Ferrell's Blades of Glory and thought, I want to see that in real life. Aaron Rodgers says he no longer fears death, unless you're talking about the Packers' playoff hopes. What's the difference between the Christmas alphabet and the regular alphabet? The Christmas alphabet has no L's.
Making sure breaking news stays broken. Tune in tomorrow for Prospector's Briefs on Rock 107.
Fun on the phones. Good morning. I'm Rock 107's Prospector, and the holidays are upon us. Christmas is here, and people are getting gifts and getting them gift wrapped at stores. There are still a couple of stores in Northeast PA that do that. And a woman named Caitlin said, hey, Prospector, I just dropped off some gifts to get gift wrapped with my husband. I would love for you to prank call him with something like that. So she gave me the kind of the itinerary of the gifts she got, and I'm getting on the phone with her husband, Russ, right now. It's another Prospector prank call.
Hello?
Yeah, hi, I'm calling for Russ Bittner.
Yeah, this is him.
Hey, Russ, this is Rick, and yesterday you dropped off your gifts here at for gift wrapping.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I just wanted to call you and tell you they're ready to be picked up, but we did want to make you aware of something real quick. We had a higher than expected volume of gifts this year, and of course we're running short on wrapping paper with all the shortages of everything everywhere. So I did want to let you know that I took the liberty of removing the gifts that you had from their actual boxes, which I've set aside. You can the boxes, you can have them, put them in your garage, put them wherever you want. But the actual gift is
gifts outside of the original packaging.
The items you purchased are outside of the actual package, but they're still expertly wrapped, so they're completely covered and wrapped. We're just running short on paper.
What about like the warranty or like the instructions that go with it? Like, what about the security?
Those are all there. Those are, to be honest with you, nobody cares about that stuff. It's like one of your.
I care about that stuff.
Well, like the Remington razor you have, right? The electric one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the electric razor. You can find that stuff online. Most people just throw that stuff away, dude.
Right, but someone's going to open up a wrapped razor and think it was used. It comes in the box like I'm giving it to somebody. That's half of the excitement.
Well, I've cleaned it up before we put it in there, and to be honest, I did you a favor. I put the batteries in there, and it runs great.
Yeah, I could have bought my own batteries. I wanted it in the packaging. There's a reason why it's in the packaging.
And what's that reason?
The people want to open up a gift in a box.
They're opening a gift. They're opening a gift. It's wrapped. It's gift wrapped expertly. They're
like
opening. Well, it doesn't have a Craigslist item because it's brand new. And then if they have issues with it, you show them the box and you go, hey, look, we're conscious about the environment, so I took it out. Tell them you did it. You don't have to tell them I did it.
That's not the point. The point is the items are supposed to come in the box. I didn't want you to wrap the gift.
I don't know, but we didn't, sir.
Material.
Russ, we didn't have enough paper to do that, so I had to make a choice.
Make a choice. Then call me and tell me, and then I would have wrapped it myself.
I am doing. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm calling and telling you.
But now I have to put the items back in the box, and then I got to go and take them and wrap them. Like, you're making.
You don't have to wrap them because I already did it. I already wrapped them.
Listen, just put the stuff back in the box.
I'll tell you another thing. The pajamas you bought, they say XL, but they run a size large.
Time out. Wait. How would you know that? Now, I already know. Don't answer that. I already know. That means that you put the pajamas on, correct?
Well, I've had a lot of people that were saying they fit size large, and I'm an XL, so I thought I'd do you a favor and I'd try them on. And yeah, they fit more like a large than an XL, so maybe you might want to exchange that item.
This can't be really happening. Is there a supervisor that I can talk to right now, please?
Well, no, I'm the only person in gift wrap, so.
Well, you're trying on my clothes,
yeah.
You're opening my boxes, and you're wrapping the actual gifts. You're throwing away.
Okay, and how much are you paying for it? I'm not throwing away the receipts. They're in the box. You know, you should be thanking me. You shouldn't be mad. I'm doing you a favor.
For opening my gifts and putting on my clothes, I should be thanking you?
Well, look, I imagine, I guess this is for, I don't know, a cousin or somebody, and they're going to try those pajamas on and be like, they're way too small. I just did you a favor.
No, this is disgusting, first of all, that you're putting on someone else's clothes.
Why is it disgusting? Really? You're calling me disgusting?
Yes.
How do I know that you're not disgusting?
So why don't you bring all your clothes from your house over to my house? I'll try them all on, and then I'll give them back to you. How about that?
Well, no, that's fine. That's weird.
That's exactly what you've done. You've just put on clothes that I'm giving to somebody else.
Really? You're so uptight. Bah humbug on you.
What?
Look, it's the holidays, dude. It's Christmas. Lighten up.
No, lighten up nothing, dude.
Look, hey, take a joke. It's a prank call. You can't even handle a joke, right?
Wait, no, I can't. I can handle a joke. I just can't handle someone putting on my clothes.
Could you handle? Let me ask you this: could you handle a prossy? Could you handle that?
Oh, I don't even want to know what you're talking about with your sixth sense. So
I'll tell you what it is. Look, I'll tell you what it is. It's a prank call. It's not real, Russ.
No, this is.
Yeah, Russ.
No,
Russ, it's a joke, dude. It's a Prospector prank call.
Oh my God, who put you up to this?
Your wife, Caitlin.
Oh,
yeah, Caitlin gave us the number and said you guys had gifts. You're waiting to get picked up. I don't work for that department store. You're on with Rock 107 right now. Say Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to everybody. Here I am thinking that I got to give somebody else gifts that somebody else has worn at the department store. And it's probably got stains on it. You don't even know what kind of stains on it.
Hey.
And yeah, no.
Online on Twitter. Really, it's just a guy running up to someone's car in a drive-through lane and clearing all the snow off their back windshield and side window. You can check the video out if you want online at rock107.com. Click Brighter Side of Prospector.
Thanks. We needed that. The brighter side of Prospector on Rock 107.
It's a lot of money to shell out. Good morning. I'm Rock 107's Prospector. Christmas trees, not an issue for me because the cost of a Prospector. We've had an artificial tree. We've had it for years. I know my brother paid through the nose for his tree. And last week when I was in New York City, prices for trees on the street were just nuts. So I'm asking you, what kind of tree do you have in your house and why? Real Christmas tree or fake Christmas tree and why? Aiden on Twitter says, hey, fake tree, because both me and my mother are allergic to pine trees. That makes sense to me. On to the rock lines, real Christmas tree or fake Christmas tree and why? Rock 107.
Picture on the wall.
Really? No tree at all, huh?
No. My girlfriend does a real one, but I do artificial. I don't go for all the 6 months of sweeping up the needles afterwards.
Yeah, who can blame you on that? Karen, check it in on Facebook.com/Angry Prospector says artificial, a Balsam Hill one. Woo-hoo. We got one considerably cheaper than the normal price. Whew, thank God. We get it looking more and more like a real tree every year. Those things are pricey, but yeah, okay. Connie checking in on Instagram, which is at Angry Prospector. Hashtag Team Fake Tree. All right. How about you? Real tree or fake tree? Rock 107.
I used to do the artificial tree.
Okay.
And then, like you said, I mean, it turns out to look like kind of like the Charlie Brown Christmas tree, if you will. But now I do the real trees.
Right.
And I do only Fraser fir.
Okay.
trees. And the reason is because they have such a beautiful aroma to them.
You know your trees here, man, because I just, like, when I got you, I used to get real trees, now I'm a fake guy, but I would just go out and give me a tree. It's green, fine. You know your trees.
Yes, well, these smell like oranges.
They smell like oranges?
Yes.
Wow.
I mean, not when you first get it. It has to age for a little bit, but the oils from the actual quills, pins, whatever you want to call the little needles on it.
Right.
Once they start to release their oils, it just smells so pretty.
Now, when I release my oils, it does not smell pretty at all. I'm just glad she laughed at it. Eric says, real tree. Last year, price for Douglas fir, $89. This year, $119. Debbie says, ours is artificial. However, our son found a real one on a lot for $20. Really? $20 this year? I guess that's a steal, even if it's infested. Lisa says, real, Bruce, $70. We take the kids and we do the choose and cut at the tree farm every year. How about you? Real tree, fake tree, and why? Rock 107.
I'm a fake man now that I'm getting older. Years ago, we used to get real ones, but I'm like you. Now that I'm getting older, I'm getting lazier.
All that stuff every year, you're out, you're spending $40, $50 on a Christmas tree. You spend $100 one year and it lasts like 8 or 9, you know?
Exactly.
Rock 107, how about you? Real tree, fake tree?
Oh, fake is the way to go.
Yeah? How come?
Because all you got to do is take down a wall. 8-10 screws, you take down the wall, your tree is up behind the wall.
Wait a second.
Decorated, lights on, trains up, all you got to do is plug it in, dust it off a little bit, you're done.
You have a tree behind a false wall all year long, and then you pull the wall out, and now you have your tree for Christmas.
That's right, I'm done.
Isn't it just as much trouble as to put another fake one up every year, or no?
No, it's easy. No, 8-10 screws, a little bit of molding, you're done.
Seems like too much work to me. Shannon says artificial, so I could put a tree up the first week of November and take it down after Russian Christmas.
A dunce or an ignoramus, you know, a dullard, simpleton, or a clot, nitwit, dipstick, pea-brain, mouth breather, or cretin.
It's now time to announce the winner of Prospector's Yambag of the Day, as decided by you at rock107.com.
Here are the nominees. Nominee number 1.
Our criminal justice system doesn't really give you points for having an awesome excuse. But if it did, this guy might be deserving. A 48-year-old man in Florida named Anthony Tardona wandered up to a police crime scene, saw a marked patrol SUV, and decided to set it on fire. He walked over to a nearby dumpster, pulled out a bag of trash, lit it with a lighter, and heaved it over to the SUV. He left the scene to go to a bar, but later came back to confess to the police. He told detectives he was intoxicated, and then when he gets drunk, he does stupid things. He was arrested on 2 counts of arson and is being held on $30,000 bond.
Nominee number 2.
I guess she always has a place to stash her loot. A 33-year-old woman named Sarah Richards was arrested for stealing a guy's $12,000 watch in Las Vegas Sunday. She had a pretty elaborate plan. She flirted with the guy, got invited back to his room. They started making out. She told him that he should take the watch off or it might cut her. She then insisted that he keep drinking wine. Sarah swiped the watch, but the guy noticed and followed her out and alerted security. Police were called but couldn't find the watch at first. She later admitted that it was hidden in her hoo-ha. The police arrested her and charged her with grand larceny. Later found out that Sarah's from Baltimore and was in town to attend a court hearing related to another very similar crime. She was arrested back in Vegas in June for wooing a guy, drugging him, and stealing his $1,000 watch. It's unclear if she also hid that one inside of her or if this is a new tactic she's working on.
And the winner is...
the man who apologized for setting a cop car on fire, saying he does stupid things when he's drunk. You are the Yam Bag of the Day, and we'll move on to Friday's Yam Bag of the Week competition. Keep it here for all the nominees for Prospector's Yam Bag of the Week, Friday morning on Rock 107. Rock107.com or the Rock 107 app, a free download for your Android or iPhone. Subscribe to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher Radio, or wherever you get your podcasts so you never miss Prospector's Prime Cuts.